Hi, I'm Sarah Thompson. This is Module 5, Understanding My Community. I'm a teacher at the Early Education Center, who is a school that is led by the USD 610. It's our county cooperative, and we also are partnered with USD 308, which is our local district. Looking at our district, which is located in Hutchinson, Kansas, it has a little over 42,000 people. The median household income is about $39,000, and almost, unfortunately, 13% of our families are below the poverty line. 89% of those in Hutchinson are white, and 10% being Hispanic or Latino. 4.3% are African American, and the other percentage makes up the Indians and the Asians and the other cultures that aren't listed. We use a council manager form of government here in Hutchinson. Some of the things that we're known for is we are a very kind and caring community. We do a lot to build up our community and strengthen it. We try to be as respectful to each other as humanly possible. We're also known for our sports community. We host the NJC AA basketball and volleyball tournaments. We have Fun Valley, which is a sports complex for baseball and softball teams, so we'll be getting very busy here with those teams coming in. We also are the home of the Salt Hawks, and the Blue Dragons are our junior college team. We also have the Kansas Cosmosphere, which is pictured in the back. Strataca is an underground salt museum. We host the Kansas State Fair. We have many beautiful parks. We have a small zoo that's fun to get out and see. We also have many major golf courses here in Hutchinson, and we've hosted some of the great big tournaments at our Prairie Dunes community. We also have Third Thursdays, which many people in the community go downtown, set up different art, listen to great music, and it's just a time to get the community together and building it up in a fun way. We also have we are very Christian and orientated city. We really only have Christian and Catholic churches here in Hutchinson. Looking at the characteristics just at my Early Education Center, there is a 50-50 preschool model. We have 235 students enrolled. 162 of those students are on IEPs. 73 students are just there for the preschool curriculum and to get those pre-kindergarten skills. 66 of our students are out in the community at other schools, and our teachers and our therapists go out into the community and help work with those students in their least restrictive environment and give the teachers tips on what we can do to make sure their skills are being met in the best possible way. The majority of our students are white. We communicate with our families through email, text, phone calls. We send out monthly newsletters. You can find us on Facebook. We have little foreign language impact. We do have some paras that are available in case we need to call a Spanish-speaking family only. Our parents can also visit our websites for any information that they might need. Also, our Hutchinson News and several of our radio stations here in Hutchinson help get our information out into the community, and also as another form of us to inform parents about things that are going on in the schools, or if we're going to be out due to severe weather or something along those forms. The groups that we serve are hearing impaired, autistic. They can be intellectually delayed. They might need occupational or physical therapy, speech and language services. We offer social services. And as we're doing that, there's other organizations in the community that pair up with us to help our students, which our United Way give us a lot of funding for our infant toddler program. The Lions Club helps pay for eyeglasses and hearing aids. We have Healthy Families who will go in and work with families on just creating a healthier, happier family dynamic. We have Communities That Care. First Call for Help will give parents things that they might need immediately, such as toilet paper, toiletries. They've also do a huge drive at the beginning of each school year to help with school supplies. We also have the Reno County Food Bank that offers food to those families who might be struggling. The community and school work together very well to just provide a better environment for our students and those out in our community. Looking at our known leadership, first in USD 610, we are under the direction of Lena Kisner. We also have an assistant director, a wonderful board of directors. Then at the Early Education Center, we are led by the director, Kay-Ann Graham. But because our cooperative does work with USD 308, we also follow our superintendent and the other school board. And then when we're going out to the community, we talk with our mayor and also our city councilor about improvements that we can make in our community. Successful school experience does not just happen by accident. That was from Gary Price. He wants us all to plan and use resources to make our schools the best that we possibly can, and partnership with the community and those amazing organizations that I've mentioned before are a way that we do that. And we just need to be very positive as we go into our schools and our communities and offer all the supports that we possibly can. In Hutchinson, many of our families are in the manufacturing fields. We have a few plants that some parents work at. We have some farming, some agricultural. We have a lot of healthcare with our nurses and our CNAs and our hospital here in Hutchinson. Hutchinson employs about 19,000 people. Our unemployment rate is at a 4.2%. We do have to deal with some of that with our parents and helping them with the resources that they might need. Property value which I was shocked about, was about the average home was about $93,000. And if we have all of our school businesses handled at our administration offices. Education is accounted for 47.9% of our state expenditures. The city council sets all the policies for the city. The city manager is responsible for the city budget, and then our district administrator works with our school budgets. Unfortunately, with any community, you are going to find some social tension. We do have to deal with petty theft here. There have been, people breaking into cars lately. Unfortunately, we do have drug issues in Hutchinson, especially with meth and the marijuana use. People are saying that Hutchinson is dying. We have a lot of empty buildings. People are saying that there are no new job opportunities, which hopefully, I know our city council has been meeting with that, so hopefully we can get these families employed. And also, unfortunately, there is a stigma when people are using food stamps and the medical card, just the overall stigma that comes with that. Extra sources of information that we can use with the school or out in the community are our Hutchinson Chamber of Commerce. Our Hutchinson Public Library is a great resource. They offer a lot of resources to our parents and pairing in partnership with us. We also have Hutchinson Regional Healthcare, and parents can find all the information that they need at hutchgov.com. The Hutchinson News, like I mentioned before, does a great job partnering and getting the news out there and sharing what's going on in the community. Parents are also more than welcome to attend our school board meetings. Our power structures are our mayor, who represents the city. We have our city commission, which works for the very varieties of city departments. We have our city manager, who manages our budget. Then, like I've mentioned before, we have our superintendent, our board of education, our administration, teachers, staff, and community. We all work together as a whole. Our cultural issues that we face are, the majority of us are Caucasian. We don't see a whole lot of Spanish speaking. Even out in the community, I'm not seeing or hearing many other languages used besides English, and we just don't have much exposure to cultural diversity as a whole community. And looking at our power structure, with looking at our teachers and our community, everyone is hired based off abilities, qualifications, experience, and school needs. There is no discrimination with our staff or our teachers or those that work in our community based off race, color, sex, disability, age, or religion. And when we look at dealing with abuse, especially as a teacher, we partner with the Department of Children and Families, and we have to report any suspect abuse or neglect. We prohibit bullying of any form at any time within the community. We also limit the use of emergency safety interventions. Seclusion and restraint are absolutely used as the last resort. And each employee is responsible for maintaining proper control and discipline in the school. When we go to find out about our public opinion within the community, we meet with our city council. We also have Hutchinson News public opinion section to where we can find out what's going on and what people's thoughts are. We also have a website called Hutch Gossip, to where it sounds worse than what it is. It's actually where people can go post questions, comments, even ask about why certain things are going on. Like, people were concerned about road work, thinking that possibly there could have been an accident, but it was just road work, and they were able to get a quick answer through that. There's also been online surveys that we can partake in. My biggest way to get public opinion with my families is just meeting with them. It is very important that we meet face-to-face with parents, staff, and others in the community. Typing something out isn't always the best way to get all of your information. And so just that open communication. And we also have used SurveyMonkey a lot between our schools and our staff, and we've also sent those out to families for a quick opinion on what certain things that are going on. Thank you for listening, and additional resources, 308 USD 610, HutchGov, and also there's a Hutchinson Public Library website that you can visit. Thank you.